You only have to pick up the newspaper. You only have to turn on the news, see what's going on in Pakistan today to understand the nature of the challenge that's going to be before us. Because of all the things that that incident tells us or reminds us of, probably the most important thing is that this is another indication of the mindset of our global enemy. It's radical Islam. They could not stand the notion of a secular woman running a Muslim government who was against terrorism. They have knocked off national leaders before. It happened some years ago in Egypt with Anwar Sadat. It's happened in Afghanistan a few years ago. They think nothing of murdering innocent people, taking down leaders who would befriend the West or who would especially befriend the United States of America. That's one of the reasons that they gave on the internet for assassinating former Prime Minister Bhutto. And now the fat's in the fire. They are the only nuclear Muslim nation. They have at least 100 nuclear weapons there and missile capability to deliver several of those weapons. It is imperative that they do not fall into radical hands. And we're watching by the hour to see what's going on in the streets in Pakistan now, to see what is going to happen there. We've promoted democracy there. They were on the road to democratic institutions there. Ms. Bhutto was a part of that picture. Now it's all up in the air. It's all up in the air. Things can change just like that at a moment's notice. And we have learned in the not too distant past that things can happen on the other side of the world that can affect us greatly. Those plans for 9/11 were not hatched in New York. They were hatched on the other side of the world. It requires a leader that understands the nature of the world and what's happening in the world and the nature of the conflict that we're engaged in. Iran and Afghanistan, Iraq, I should say, and Afghanistan are a part of that same global picture where the forces of radical Islam are designing our demise and the demise of Western civilization. It's nothing less than that. We just simply have to be smart. We have to be prepared, not precipitous, not dumb. Understand our limitations, but understand our obligations and the things that we needed to do to protect us and to protect the next generation. There are a lot of parts of that.